Hello, folks. This is Greg Gilbert, host of Python's Paradise, co producer on films like 13th Fanboy, Victim No More, and also appear in 9 James Balsamo movies. But I'm not here to talk about that. You see, on Easter Sunday, I received something in the mail. And I did a video on it, but I decided to redo the video so I can make a few corrections and clarify a few things. I'd interviewed author Raymond Fletcher, the author of the Cuckold Bible. Look at that. Now, cuckolding, for those of you who don't know, is a sexual practice where a guy gets aroused by the thought of his wife or girlfriend having sex with another man. And I've never partaken in this. For me, it's something I kind of used as a counter. And I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I suffer, folks, from something I've come to find out is called genophobia. Genophobia is the fear of sexual intercourse. And that stems for me going back to, I believe, 1988 when my older brother, I was the first one he told this to, got his then girlfriend pregnant. And I had no idea how that was going to affect me because he wasn't ready to become a father. And it's kind of like this. There's so many people out there with unwanted pregnancies. And so it kind of put fear into me because I don't trust birth control. I don't trust condoms. I don't trust anything. I am what you call a 50-year-old virgin. You know, and because of that, that has caused me to not be able to perform with women. And it's caused me a little bit of trauma. Now, I've also got a history of, because I'm a 50-year-old virgin, it makes me a little awkward around women. Now, I'm not an incel. Incels are generally, there's a term I just recently heard about, guys that hate women and feel entitled to sex. No, I don't hate women. I don't. And I certainly don't agree with the practices of incels. I often say, you know, if you want sex bad enough, reach out to a prostitute. But then again, that's got some issues as well. Because I know somebody right now who's got syphilis because he stuck his dick in the wrong place. So being a virgin's not all bad. I don't have any unwanted children, and I don't have any diseases. So I guess I got a couple wins there under my belt. But at the same token, it's made me awkward around women, and it has put me in a position where I can't. It's caused me to be rejected. If I may quote a line from John Cusack in High Fidelity, he said, "I'm destined to always be rejected." And I feel that's pretty much the story of my life. And I've been rejected a lot, including this year. However, cuckolding was something I discovered about, I'd say in the mid-2000s. I think I got rejected quite harshly, and I was heartbroken. That leads to depression, and I don't know what it was, but I looked up watching wife on the internet for some weird reason. I can't even figure out why. And that's where I discovered the term cuckold. Now, again, I've never partaken in this before, but I've learned a lot about this subject to the point where, and this is something that really grabs me, is you got a lot of people out there that will say, well, there's somebody out there for you. Miss Right is out there somewhere. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you people, but I have a surprise for Miss Right. And there's a lot of these people with their bullshit Miss Right attitude. They're not going to like this, and I don't care. I don't want kids. And I'm certainly not going to have some woman tell me, oh, I got pregnant accidentally. No, not happening. And by the way, I'd like to hope that Miss Right would use protection if she gets set up with another guy. Because if she got pregnant, relationship's off. That's how I stand on that. Cuckolding to me is my gift to my future missus. Now people say, well, Python, you're in an open relationship? No. Open relationships where you're both allowed to cheat. I'm not saying I'm going to cheat. I'm already sexually awkward as it is, and I suffer from genophobia. So, me cheating is not the thing. She can cheat without being judged by me. This is my gift to her. I will be her boyfriend. I will help provide her needs from a social and whatever. But she'll get the physical intimacy, not from me. She'll get it from somebody else. Why? Because obviously she wants to have the best sex she can get. And I can't provide that. And I won't provide that. But somebody will. I interviewed Raymond Fletcher, who was put in touch with me by Kathy Kay from why am I? Boy, I'm blanking on the name of her podcast. Isn't that sad? But nonetheless, I first heard him interviewed on her podcast, and he had done the Cuckold Bible. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Look how thick that is. Beautiful, huh? This is great. So the Cuckold Bible, folks. I'm going to read you some stuff from it. Give you a little bit of story time, shall we? Or not. Save that for another time. I just wanted to flip through, because there's a lot in here for anybody out there who's unsatisfied, people out there rejected. Look, don't hurt women. Cuckolding's a great answer. And I think I got stuck on this because I think the first time I heard about it, Howard Stern had interviewed a stripper. And I really was quite fascinated in the psychology or the mindset of the boyfriend or significant other who sees their woman stripping or involved in porn. That's an interesting mindset. Cuckolding, folks. The Cuckold Bible. Raymond Fletcher.